Hello everyone, and welcome to today's live stream on the wild world of big cats. If you love wildlife and have always wondered what makes big cats the majestic and powerful creatures they are, you're in the right place. Today we're going to explore lions, tigers, leopards, cheetahs and jaguars in depth. We'll cover their behavior, hunting strategies, habitats and so much more. Before we jump in, which big cat is your favorite? Do you have a lion's roar in mind or the cheetah's speed? Let's hear your thoughts. Subscribe and leave your comments here below. We're diving into the unique characteristics and behavior of each big cat, learning how they survive in the wild and understanding the conservation challenges they face. Introduction: the majestic lion. Diving into the world of the majestic lion, the king of the jungle, even though they mostly live in the savannas. Lions have long been symbols of power, courage and strength. But what makes them so unique among big cats? Well, today we'll explore everything from their social structure to their hunting strategies, and we'll share some fun facts along the way. So let's get started. Before we begin, tell me in the chat, what's the first thing you think of when you picture a lion? Is it their iconic roar, their golden mane, or something else? Let's hear your thoughts. Lions are unique among the big cats because they live in groups known as prides. Unlike tigers or leopards, lions are social animals. So let's take a closer look at their social structure, the pride. A lion pride typically consists of related females, their cubs, and a few dominant males. A pride can have up to 15 lions, but the exact number depends on the availability of resources like food and water. The role of females. Female lions or lionesses are the primary hunters and play a crucial role in the survival of the pride. They often hunt in teams, working together to catch prey. Interestingly, lionesses tend to be related, which helps maintain strong bonds and cooperation. The role of male lions, while not as involved in hunting, serve as protectors of the pride. They defend the territory from rival males and protect the lionesses and cubs from threats. A dominant male typically leads the pride, and his role is to mate with the females and guard the pride's territory. Social hierarchy. Within a pride there's a clear hierarchy. The older females are usually at the top, and the younger males have to leave the pride once they reach adulthood to avoid conflict with the dominant male. Fun fact: did you know that lions are the only big cats that live in social groups? Most big cats, like tigers, are solitary by nature. Lions are also known for their powerful communication skills. Their behavior and vocalizations are essential to how they live and interact with each other. Roaring, let's start with the roar. Perhaps the most iconic feature of lions. A lion's roar can be heard from up to 5 miles away. Lions roar to communicate with pride members, warn intruders, and mark their territory. It's a way to show dominance and keep other predators at bay. Body language. Lions also use their bodies to communicate. Tail flicks, posture, and even the positioning of their ears can express everything from aggression to contentment. If a lion raises its tail, it often means they're feeling confident or assertive. Grooming. Another important aspect of lion behavior is grooming. Lionesses often groom each other, which helps reinforce the social bonds within the pride. It's also a way to stay clean and maintain healthy coats. Fun fact: lions can communicate with more than just their roars. Their vocalizations include grunts, growls, and even purrs. And yes, lions do purr, but not when they're in the mood for a cuddle like house cats, only when they're content and relaxed. Now, let's talk about how lions hunt and feed. Lions are incredible predators, and their hunting strategies are truly fascinating. Cooperative hunting. Unlike most big cats, lions hunt in groups. Lionesses are the primary hunters, and they work together to bring down large prey like zebras, wildebeests, and buffalo. Lions have evolved to hunt as a team, which gives them an advantage over solitary hunters like tigers. Stalking and ambush. Lionesses typically begin by stalking their prey from a distance, using the cover of tall grass or terrain to remain unseen. They get close to the prey and then spring into action. They rely on stealth and teamwork to make the kill. The males roll. Male lions don't usually hunt, but when they do, they help bring down larger prey. When a lion pride catches a kill, the dominant male often gets the first share. It's a reward for protecting the pride and ensuring the survival of the group. Diet lions are carnivores and primarily eat large herbivores. They can consume up to 15 to 25 pounds of meat in a single meal. However, they don't eat every day. Hunting can be exhausting, and they might only eat every 2 to 3 days depending on the size of the prey. Fun fact, a lion can eat up to 25% of its body weight in one sitting. That's like you eating around 50 hamburgers in one meal. Before we wrap up, let's finish with some fun facts and talk about the conservation efforts needed to protect these majestic animals. Fun fact 1. Lions spend around 20 hours a day resting or sleeping. They are known as lazy cats because they conserve energy for hunting and defending their pride. Fun fact 2. Did you know that lion manes vary in color based on a lion's age and health? Darker manes are often seen in older, healthier lions, while younger males have lighter manes. Fun fact 3. Lions are capable swimmers. They have been known to swim across rivers, although they typically avoid water unless it's necessary. Unfortunately, lions are facing threats in the wild. Their numbers are declining due to habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and poaching. It's estimated that there are only around 20,000 lions left in the wild. Lions are considered vulnerable, and their populations need our help. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's the most surprising thing you've learned about lions today? Let me know in the chat. Now let us meet the mighty tiger. Before we dive in, tell me in the chat, what's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of tigers? Is it their orange coat, their strength, or maybe something else? I'd love to hear from you. Tigers are native to parts of Asia, and their habitats vary from tropical jungles to cold, snowy forests. Let's take a closer look at the different environments where tigers live. Geographical range. Tigers are found across Asia, from the Siberian taiga in the cold north to the tropical forests of Southeast Asia. They also inhabit grasslands and mangrove swamps. The Siberian taiga, one of the most well-known taiga subspecies, is the Siberian taiga, or Amur taiga, which lives in the cold forests of Siberia. These tigers have thick fur and a large body to survive the harsh winters. The Bengal tiger. On the other hand, the Bengal tiger thrives in the dense jungles and grasslands of India. This is the most numerous tiger subspecies, but they face threats from habitat destruction. Tiger territories. Tigers are solitary animals, and each one maintains a large territory, sometimes spanning over hundreds of square miles. They mark their territories with scent markings and scratches on trees. Fun fact, did you know that a tiger's stripe pattern is unique to each individual, much like a human fingerprint? This helps tigers identify each other in the wild. Now that we've explored where tigers live, let's talk about their behavior. Tigers are solitary and elusive creatures, but they have fascinating traits that help them thrive in their environments. Solitary nature. Unlike lions, tigers do not live in prides. They are solitary animals and prefer to stay by themselves, especially males. Tigers establish large territories to ensure they have enough resources, such as food and space. Communication. Tigers communicate using a variety of vocalizations, such as roars, growls, and grunts. A tiger's roar can be heard over several kilometers. They also use scent marking, leaving their scent on trees and other objects. Nocturnal behavior. Tigers are primarily nocturnal and are most active during the night. They use the cover of darkness to hunt and explore their vast territories. Resting habits. When they're not hunting or patrolling their territory, tigers spend much of their time resting. Tigers can sleep anywhere from 16 to 20 hours a day, conserving energy for their hunts. Fun fact. Tigers have a keen sense of sight, hearing and smell, which help them navigate and hunt in the wild. They can see well in low light, which makes them excellent hunters at night. Now let's talk about one of the most incredible aspects of the tiger-its hunting strategy. Tigers are top-tier predators, and their skills in catching prey are awe-inspiring. Ambush hunting. Tigers are known for their ambush hunting style. Unlike cheetahs, which rely on speed, tigers use their strength, stealth, and sharp senses to stalk and ambush their prey. They typically hunt alone and use cover to get close to their target. Hunting tactics. Tigers are patient hunters. They silently approach their prey and often take advantage of dense vegetation to hide. Once they're within striking distance, they use their powerful forelimbs and sharp claws to tackle their prey, often targeting the neck or throat to deliver a fatal bite. Prey choice. Tigers hunt a variety of animals, including deer, wild boar, buffalo, and even smaller animals like hares. They are capable of bringing down large prey, sometimes weighing more than themselves. A tiger's bite is powerful enough to crush bones. Following habits. After a kill, tigers often drag their prey to a secluded area to eat. They can consume up to 25% of their body weight in one meal. However, they don't hunt every day. They can go for days without food, relying on the calories from their large meals. Fun fact, the tigers are also excellent swimmers. Unlike most big cats, tigers don't mind getting wet and will often swim across rivers and lakes in search of food or to cool off. Sadly, tigers are facing serious challenges in the wild, and their populations are declining. Let's talk about conservation efforts to protect these magnificent creatures. Endangered status tigers are currently listed as endangered, with only around 3,900 tigers left in the wild. Their numbers have dropped dramatically over the past century due to a variety of factors. Threats. Tigers face numerous threats, including habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. As human populations expand, tigers are losing their natural habitats to deforestation, farming, and urbanization, poaching, and illegal trade. Tigers are also targeted for their skins, bones, and other body parts, which are used in traditional medicines and luxury items. This illegal trade has significantly impacted their populations. Conservation efforts. There are many organizations working to protect tigers, such as WWF, Panthera, and Wildlife Conservation Society. These groups are focused on protecting tiger habitats, combating poaching, and supporting wildlife corridors so tigers can roam freely. What you can do, you can help tiger conservation by donating to organizations, supporting sustainable wildlife tourism, and spreading awareness about the importance of tiger protection. Fun fact. Tigers have been symbolic creatures for centuries in many cultures, representing strength, courage, and power. They are national symbols for countries like India, Malaysia, and Bangladesh. Now let us meet the mysterious leopard. Before we jump in, let me know in the chat, what's the first thing you think of when you hear the word leopard? Is it their spotted coat, their agility, or maybe their stealthy hunting skills? Let's hear your thoughts. Let's start by exploring where these magnificent cats live. Unlike other big cats, leopards are known for their incredible adaptability, thriving in diverse environments. Geographical range leopards are found across Africa and parts of Asia, from the savannas of Africa to the dense forests of India and the snowy mountains of Central Asia. Varied habitats. Leopards can live in grasslands, deserts, mountainous regions, and rainforests. Their adaptability allows them to survive in areas that many other predators cannot. Urban survivors. Incredibly, leopards are also found near urban areas. Some have adapted to living near human settlements, often hunting smaller animals like dogs and livestock. Fun fact, did you know that the snow leopard is a close relative of the common leopard, but lives at altitudes as high as 18,000 feet? Now let's take a closer look at how leopards behave and interact with their environment. Solitary lifestyle. Leopards are solitary animals, meaning they prefer to live and hunt alone. They only come together for mating or when a mother is raising her cubs. Territorial nature. Each leopard has a territory that it marks using scent markings, scratches on trees, and urine sprays to warn off intruders, nocturnal hunters. Leopards are mostly nocturnal, hunting at night when they can use the cover of darkness to stalk their prey. Tree climbers. One of the most famous traits of leopards is their ability to climb trees. They often drag their kills up into the branches to keep them safe from scavengers like hyenas and lions. Fun fact: leopards are so strong that they can drag prey weighing twice their body weight up into trees. Imagine carrying something that heavy up a ladder. Let's talk about how leopards hunt. They are stealthy, patient, and incredibly powerful predators. Stalk and ambush. Leopards rely on stealth and surprise to catch their prey. They use the natural cover of vegetation and terrain to stalk their target before launching a quick, powerful attack. Leopards are opportunistic feeders. They eat a wide variety of prey, including deer, monkeys, rodents, birds, and even fish. In urban areas, they've been known to hunt livestock. Strength and skill. Leopards often carry their kills into trees to avoid scavengers like hyenas. This behavior highlights both their strength and intelligence as hunters. Hunting success rate. Leopards have a success rate of about 38%, which is higher than lions and tigers, thanks to their stealth and precision. Fun fact: leopards can leap up to 20 feet horizontally and 10 feet vertically. That's the length of a small bus. Now let's talk about the conservation challenges leopards face and how we can help protect them. Conservation status. Leopards are listed as vulnerable by the IUCN. Some subspecies, like the Amur leopard, are critically endangered with fewer than 120 individuals left in the wild. Threats, habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict are the biggest threats to leopards. Farmers often retaliate against leopards for attacking livestock. Conservation efforts. Organizations like Panthera and the WWF are working to protect leopard habitats and prevent poaching. Wildlife corridors and protected areas are being established to help leopards move safely across territories. What you can do: support conservation groups, promote ecotourism, and spread awareness about leopard protection. Fun facts: 1. Leopards are the best climbers among big cats. 2. They can run at speeds of up to 36 miles per hour. 3. A leopard's rosette spots provide camouflage in different terrains. What's your favorite fact about leopards so far? Share in the comments. Now let us meet the cheetah. Before we start, let me know in the chat, what amazes you most about cheetahs? Is it their speed, their hunting skills, or their sleek appearance? Share your thoughts. Let's begin by exploring where cheetahs live and how they've adapted to their surroundings. Geographical range cheetahs are found primarily in sub-Saharan Africa, but small populations also exist in Iran. Preferred habitat. They thrive in savannas, grasslands, and open plains, where their speed is most effective for hunting. Adaptations for environment: cheetahs prefer areas with low vegetation for visibility and scattered shrubs for cover during stalking. Fun fact: cheetahs avoid dense forests because their bodies are built for speed rather than stealth in thick vegetation. Now let's dive into what makes cheetahs so special: their speed and agility. Top speed cheetahs can reach speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, making them the fastest land animals on Earth. Acceleration. They can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, rivaling some of the fastest sports cars. Built for speed, their lightweight body, long legs, and flexible spine allow for large strides. Their non-retractable claws provide extra traction like cleats on a runner. Their large nasal passages and lungs support rapid oxygen intake. Agility. Cheetahs can make sharp turns at high speeds, helping them catch fast-moving prey. Fun fact: a cheetah's tail acts like a rudder, providing balance and steering during high-speed chases. Cheetahs are not just fast, they are also highly skilled hunters. Let's take a look at their hunting techniques. Stalk and sprint. Cheetahs rely on their stealth to get as close as possible before launching into a high-speed chase. Prey preference. They primarily hunt gazelles, impalas, and hares, focusing on smaller, agile animals. Single-kill strategy. Unlike lions that hunt in groups, cheetahs typically hunt alone or in pairs if they are siblings. Short chases. Because sprinting at high speeds is energy draining, cheetah chases rarely last more than 30 seconds. Post-hunt vulnerability. After a kill, cheetahs often rest, leaving them vulnerable to scavengers like hyenas and lions. Fun fact: cheetahs have excellent eyesight, enabling them to spot prey from 3 miles away. Now let's discuss the conservation challenges cheetahs face and how we can protect them. Conservation status: cheetahs are listed as vulnerable, with fewer than 7,100 individuals remaining in the wild. Threats. The biggest threats include habitat loss, human-wildlife conflict, and illegal pet trade. Conservation efforts. Organizations like the Cheetah Conservation Fund are working to protect cheetah habitats and prevent poaching. What you can do: support wildlife programs, avoid products that harm habitats, and raise awareness about cheetah conservation. Fun facts. 1. Cheetahs don't roar, they chirp and purr instead. 2. They are one of the few big cats that cannot climb trees. 3. Cheetahs have distinctive tear marks under their eyes to reduce glare from the sun. What's your favorite cheetah fact so far? Share it in the chat. Now let us meet the jaguar. We're diving into the fascinating world of the jaguar, one of the most powerful and mysterious big cats on Earth. From their impressive strength and hunting strategies to their conservation challenges, jaguars are truly captivating creatures. Stick around as we explore their habitat, behavior, and some fun facts. Before we start, let me know in the chat what comes to mind when you think about jaguars. Is it their spotted coat, their power, or their stealth? Share your thoughts below. Let's start by exploring where jaguars live and how they adapt to their surroundings. Jaguars are primarily found in Central and South America, with the Amazon rainforest being their largest stronghold. Historically, they roamed as far north as the United States. They thrive in rainforests, swamps, and grasslands, but they can also adapt to scrublands and semi-deserts. Unlike most big cats, jaguars are excellent swimmers and are often found near rivers and wetlands. And here's a fun fact. Jaguars are the only Panthera species native to the Americas. Jaguars are known for their raw power and physical strength. Let's explore what makes them such formidable predators. Jaguars have a stocky frame, giving them immense strength to tackle large prey. Their bite force is the strongest of any big cat, strong enough to crush turtle shells and pierce skulls. Despite their size, jaguars are excellent climbers, often dragging prey into trees to protect it from scavengers. Jaguars are also powerful swimmers, often hunting in the water for fish, caimans, and capybaras. Fun fact: a jaguar's jaws can deliver a bite force of 1,500 psi, which is stronger than a lion's or tiger's bite. Let's dive into the jaguar's hunting techniques and their diet. Jaguars rely on stealth and surprise to ambush their prey, using dense vegetation for cover. They are opportunistic hunters, feeding on over 85 species including deer, monkeys, birds, and reptiles. Jaguars are one of the few big cats that hunt aquatic prey, including fish and caimans. Unlike other big cats that target the neck, jaguars use their powerful jaws to pierce the skulls of their prey, delivering an instant kill. Fun fact: jaguars can carry prey weighing more than twice their body weight up into trees. Now let's discuss the conservation status of jaguars and what we can do to protect them. Jaguars are listed as near threatened by the IUCN, with populations declining due to habitat loss, poaching, and conflicts with humans. Deforestation and the illegal wildlife trade pose major threats to jaguar populations. Efforts like protected reserves, anti-poaching programs, and ecotourism are helping preserve their habitats. Support wildlife organizations, spread awareness, and promote sustainable practices to help protect jaguars. Fun facts. Jaguars are often mistaken for leopards, but their rosettes have spots inside them, unlike leopards. They can roar but also chuff as a friendly greeting. The word jaguar comes from the Tupi-Guarani word meaning he who kills with one leap. What's your favorite jaguar fact so far? Share it in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the wild world of big cats. From their strength and hunting prowess to their conservation challenges and fun facts, wild cats are truly awe-inspiring animals. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more wildlife content. Together, let's work to protect these incredible creatures. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of wildlife. See you next time.